Hey, good morning. Happy Friday. We made it to the weekend. Blessed, blessed Friday. Rise and shine. Good morning to all of you. Let's go. Let's put down some of our favorite morning beverage. Come on. My radio station today is Kenny Chesney Radio on iHeart. Various artists are on that station. Right now we're listening to Tim McGraw, the Tugger's son, if you remember Tug McGraw. Rest in peace, you know. I'll never forget that famous baseball game way back when. When the heck was that? In the 70s? Correct me if I'm wrong. Was it the playoffs or the World Series where Tugger was pitching on the mound? And he threw in that final strike. And as he's running off the mound, he's banging his glove on his side. I think that's how it went. You sports enthusiasts can correct me if I'm wrong, all right? But that was quite the game. I got to work today, supposedly, because we got 80% chance of rain, thunder showers. Only until 10 o'clock, it says, all right? Right now, it's about 53 degrees over here in beautiful Tower City, Pennsylvania. And it's just a little bit after 8 a.m. The high today in central Pennsylvania, it's going to be 65 degrees, all right? So let me know what it's like in your neck of the woods, and let's try to make the best out of today as we can, okay? Birthdays today. I was scrolling through celebrity birthdays on this date, and I'll tell you what, they're all in good hands right now. We got Frankie Valli. His birthday's today. Yeah. The Four Seasons. He's 85 years old. Happy birthday, Frankie Valli. All right. James Brown, God rest his soul. His birthday's today. And Bing Crosby. All right. His birthday's today. Happy birthday to all three of those fine gentlemen. And James Brown and Bing Crosby, rest in peace. God bless you. All right. And there's a few more birthdays out there, but I just figured I'd put these three together, you know. I believe Frankie Valli's still out there touring. That's definitely on my bucket list. I'd really like to see him and the Four Seasons perform before I run out of time. All right, we'll flip it that way instead of flipping it around to him. Yeah, I always did like their music. So, what was your favorite song by Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons? If you think back on that one, tell me what your favorite song is. I'd have to, let's see, Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. I did like My Eyes Adore You. That one I did like. And then, of course, you had all the big ones like, what was it, Ragdoll and Sherry and, things like that. But My Eyes Adore You. I did like that one. And my memory escapes me right now, but there was another nice slow jam back in the 60s that Frankie did. I think solo. Well, My Eyes Adore You, I think that was solo. You guys that are up on your music and trivia, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Send me a private message if you would, okay? All right, enough of that, but good morning to you. I got my coffee mug here from my lady friend over there in Staten Island, Lucille. All right, this is my Polish coffee mug. That does say Grandpa in Polish, all right? Yes, it does. And it matches my eyes. It makes my eyes pop, as they say. Only kidding, all right? Because if I spread wide enough, you can see how bloodshot they are. Last night, excuse me, I got home a little bit after 8, It was a long day yesterday down at the golf course. Um, we had tournaments yesterday, and it's always a late day on Thursday. They have men's tournaments down there, and I didn't get home until, like I said, after 8 o'clock. And this old guy he was whooped. Yes, he was. I enjoy doing what I'm doing over there. You know, I'm getting my exercise, getting fresh air, meeting with some real nice people down there. But when I got home, I think I had maybe a can and let's say a third of beer, and that's unusual for me, right? And I was just pooped. I dumped the rest of the beer out. Had a late dinner, excuse me, of course, because of that time when I got home, excuse me. But I ate kind of healthy, all right. I had a chicken salad, so with the spinach in it and all that stuff. I had what did I have? I had honey mustard dressing on it with a little bit of balsamic vinegar. So chicken salad. That was my dinner for last evening. And then I sat down to watch TV, and I didn't watch much TV. I got real comfortable, and I said, no, I got to go to bed. So I wander off to bed, if you will, okay? Even Sir Prince, he was out. He come over and said, okay, Dad, you're home. Good morning. I gave him a little pat on the back and on the head, and he wagged his tail a little bit. And he said, okay, you're home and safe. I can go to bed now. You're on duty to take care of the house. So he wandered off into the second living room and went to sleep. This morning he got up with me, which he usually does. He waits until I roll out of the rack, if you will, and I pour myself a cup of coffee. And before I can have my first sip of coffee, and this is his routine, before I can have my first sip of coffee, he's got it all planned out, where he's back in that second living room, and he's watching me. And as soon as he loses sight of me, because I'm over in the opposite side of this kitchen, there's a little bit of a wall up, and I'm pouring my coffee. Well, he'll get up and he'll come out to the entrance of the kitchen, and he'll stick his head in there and look at me like, okay, I'm here. You can give me my treat now. So before I have my first swig of coffee, I got to go over into that special cupboard. It's the Prince treat cupboard, if you will. I'm sure some of you have those with your pets. And I got to give him his treat, pat him on the head, say good morning to him. Then I'm allowed to have my coffee. And with that being said, after I have my couple sips of coffee, he'll chew down his treats. He'll look at me, and then he'll gracefully get up again and walk over to that second living room and go back to sleep. All right? Now, who says that we, as human beings, train these four-legged fur babies? They train us. And I love it. I really do. And I'm just babbling on so all of you can have your coffee today, okay? Cheers and Nostrovia. Lucille, I hope you're doing well. And my friend Dorothy, and who else is out there that I can give a little shout out to? Let's see, Debbie. How you doing, Debbie? Hope work's going well for you. And then we got Tommy Lineweber. Who else do we have? Let me think. Randy Jameson. Hope you're doing well. And let's see. My buddy Skip. I won't mention his last name, but if you could say a couple prayers for my friend Skip, all right? I understand he's going through a tough time right now, and I wish him well. I really do. Hope things will work out for him. Okay, with all of that being said, I'm going to get ready and go to work. I had to press my shirt today. It's just pressed out a little bit, all right? It's not a golf shirt today, but I think, it's close to, well, it is Hawaiian Shirt Friday, but my Hawaiian shirts, they're still packed away, probably until maybe next week or the week after, and then I'll start wearing, which I used to do over there in Fort Indian Town Gap, in our department over there. On Fridays, it would be Hawaiian Shirt Friday, and I'd put one on, and the chief at that time, Tony, my man Tony G, he got involved in it, and I told him, I said, hey Tony, why don't we start a thing here and start wearing Hawaiian shirts on Friday? And he was all for it, But he moved on since then, and Tony G, I hope you're doing well, and I hope your rock and roll band is doing well. And again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just rambling on so you can enjoy your coffee, all right? Thanks for having me in your house, your kitchen. Let's say you're just laying in your bed and you might have the news on in the background and you're sipping on your cup of coffee and you're enjoying the old man helping you just ease into your day, because that's what I do, okay? Besides DJing, all right, and run my mouth. And thanks to all you that are out in your campers today and sitting around a campfire or maybe at your workplace, in your office, having your cup of coffee with me. I really do appreciate it. Let your friends and family know about this little good morning video. Maybe we can get more involved in having coffee with all of us, okay? All right. Have a great day today. I'll talk to you a little bit later on. Honestly, I will. If not today, maybe over the weekend. If I get time, and I do any kind of road trips with my little fur baby, Sir Prince, all right, I'll chime in and let you guys know what's going on, okay? But in the meantime, like I said, if you know what it's going to be like in your neck of the woods, weather-wise today, by all means, shoot me a private message or put it down in the comment down here. And if this is the first time you're seeing my videos or video, I try to do this religiously Monday to Friday for good morning, all right? And then sometimes, occasionally on Saturday and Sundays, more so than not, I do a road trip video, okay? But if you like this, by all means, subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell next to it. That way you'll be nudged every time, okay? And tell your family and friends. Or forward this video to your family and friends if you would do that for me, all right? And you can find my channel on YouTube under DJ Ralph Warzy, W-A-R-Z-Y, okay? And you can also find me on Google, all right, if you need any information on myself. I'll talk to you guys later on. I'll see you later. I love you. I do. Honest to God, I do. Thanks for having me, okay? Love your family and your friends, okay? And your co-workers, your neighbors, your grandchildren, sons and daughters, because we are not guaranteed tomorrow. Do not forget that, okay? And thank your God for another day on earth, and pray to your God that we have peace on earth. One more time. All right, folks, take care of yourself. I'll talk to you later on. God bless you. I love you. Smile. On 3, you're going out. 1, 2, here we go now. 3.